This news came out right as I had just finished editing a video on Hunter x Hunter, and right as I am starting a new job, so I have neither the time or energy to edit this video. Thus, it'll just be me talking over a still image. I do apologize if you have trouble watching the video because of it, so please feel free to just listen to it while playing a game in another tab or something. I promise I take no offense. Recently, it was announced that the One Piece anime would go on hiatus, stopping in the middle of the Egghead Island Arc and restarting in April 2025 with a remaster of the Fishman Island Arc playing in between. This is unprecedented. Long-running anime commonly stop before their source material is completed, yes, but when they do, they very rarely start back up again, much less with an announcement or intention to restart ever given. However, what's even more shocking to me is what is going to be broadcast in One Piece's place. A remastered rerun of the Fishman Island Arc, essentially meaning that Toei is releasing a One Piece Kai before One Piece is technically completed. Something that is also unprecedented. While remakes or readaptations of manga have happened before, and one is currently in the works for One Piece itself, never before to my knowledge has a single specific arc been given the remaster treatment, especially one as divisive as the Fishman Island Arc. An arc with both detractors and defenders, but objectively not an arc that one would expect to be in demand for this sort of treatment, especially since it's not even one of the worst offenders in terms of filler content. This has got some people speculating if the arcs that follow Fishman Island will also be readapted, and that possibility actually has me pretty excited. For me personally, One Piece became unwatchable at the Dressrosa arc, and trying to continue it in the Zou arc was equally painful after I watched the Kozuki clan's samurai spin their word salad until they finally got to proclaiming Odin's last words. In fairness to the anime, I do believe that some of these problems did arise as a result of the manga. Post-time skip, Oda-sensei's editors started to demand that he streamline his story, resulting in two islands merging into Punk Hazard, Greenbit being turned into a part of Dressrosa, even after it had already been mentioned as the next location just chapters before Dressrosa began, and most cripplingly caused a lot of the ideas that Oda-sensei wanted to tackle for the Dressrosa saga into only the Dressrosa arc, resulting in it feeling bloated, sporadic, unfocused, and many of the ideas floundering. Doflamingo as a villain being the only exception, as he manages to be a terrific villain in spite of the mess of pacing surrounding him. And unfortunately, this trend continued, with the worst offender being Wano, and with the anime's need to insert filler and pad out the episode length and time, it just made slogging through each episode feel like torture when compared to the manga, and especially pre-time skip One Piece, where we had entire sagas with satisfying build-ups and payoffs of central ideas. While the core issue with post-time skip One Piece will remain unchanged, as it is one tragically cooked into the source material, albeit with his editors seemingly being less controlling of him recently, given the sudden direction that the story took in Elbaf, One Piece log, with the filler removed, rejuvenated visuals that more closely match the digitally colored manga, and the new recorded voice work to better sync with the new animation, could be the key to getting me back into a better version of the One Piece anime. If nothing else, it will at least alleviate the anime's biggest problems, and make the anime as great as the source material, if not as fantastic as the show was pre-time skip. A topic that definitely deserves its own deep dive so as to explain why, and do justice One Piece at its greatest versus worst. Until that time comes though, I am Balao-kun, and if you like long-running action epics, on screen now is a video on Gintama, also a video on Hunter x Hunter if you are watching this post-Friday, and finally a video recommended to you based off of your watch history. Also, if you are a Persona fan, then consider subscribing and clicking the bell to be alerted to my Persona list video that comes out next week.